14th of December 2022. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here each and every day, each and every hour. And so latest opposition parties have described the 2.5 billion Zimbabwe dollar funds allocated to them by Treasury under the Political Parties Finance Act as too little to fully capacitate them ahead of 2023 general elections. The parties also called for the scrapping of the 5% threshold that limits them from accessing the money. MDC Alliance spokesperson Witness Dube said the funds allocated were not enough in light of the campaigns as polls draw closer. The money allocated for political parties is not enough. Through experience as MDC, we have had to look for other sources of funding, including burdening our public representatives and councillors to actually put their financial shoulders to carry the party. Dube said, according to MDC spokesperson, there is a need to equally equip all political players. Strong political parties will create a vibrant democracy, which will create very strong institutions, which will then create the affirmation of plurality as a nation, says Dube. You do not want the ruling party being the only strong party because they have access to state funds, said Dube. Labour economist and African Democrats lead President Leader Masarira said laws used to disperse these funds were drafted to favour big political parties. The biggest tragedy that happened when we had a two-party system in this country is that MDC then and ZANU-PF made laws and decisions that benefited the two-party system, which was not inclusive of other political actors because they wanted to maintain the hegemony of them just being the representatives of the people. Masarira said, what we need going forward is a clear dialogue on what is supposed to happen, especially in terms of political parties that participate in elections in Zimbabwe. This has to be done in a fair manner with all stakeholders involved and actually coming up with a policy that regulates the operations of political parties and what they actually get when they have representation in parliament. Failure to do so, we are going to continue with the political economy that is exclusionary, that is not inclusive of other political parties. Front for Economic Emancipation in Zimbabwe, Fees, said it was regrettable that only two political parties benefited from the state and taxpayers' funds. Fees registered that the fund should be scrapped altogether. All parties should also be treated equally as they are critical in consolidation of a democratic society, said Everton Mitsauri, the party spokesperson. In this light, we call all the entachment of a new model which totally scraps or repels all the funding of all parties. Fees maintains that the allocation of funds is in a way suffocating the budget of the nation and there is no justification of the existence of such funding. Worse to notice the negative contribution it gives to the political and economic setup of our nation. Prior to the sentiments by opposition parties, the Justice Ministry, which handles the political parties' funding, last week raised concerns during a consultative meeting that the money was insufficient given that they had submitted a Zimbabwe $5 billion request to the Treasury. And so guys, that's the latest here in funding in my political parties. And especially my small political parties, they are struggling as they prepare for my elections that go on 2023. Before earlier this year, every political party yagara inoda mari and kuenda kuma campaigns, my posters, kuprinta my t-shirt, say I mean advertisement yagara inoda mari. Saka everything that they will do, it requires money. So at the moment, two political parties are only receiving the money. It's only MDC yawamonzora ne as ZANU-PF, but wamonzora kuti mari yacho ishoma and yeah, because if you look at that money, which is 2.5 billion, muna February engage nani, but now muna December, of course there are inflation guys. Saka yachatenge chino kuti ayo urumende fana kuwapa imwe mari kuti wakwanise ku campaign kuma elections ariko muna 2023. At the same time, the small political parties like wana fees, wana lead na amwe political parties ari kuti isusu tifana ku benefit from that parties fund, because pakati swanya hizi panga mangone MDC iyo mne ZANU-PF vakagadzira mutemo wekuti ivo vega vakwanise kunge vachiwana mari idzi, but hazvisizvo munhu wese afana kutowana mari iyoyo through the Political Finance Act. And so we're gonna be keeping you guys in the loop here on daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Some of the time I feel like my citizens, if they really love political parties, it's high time that they need to fund their own political parties, because I don't see the government change Mtemo anytime soon. Remember, ZANU-PF is doing everything they can to win those elections in 2023, and it's up to the citizens if they really want to support their loved political party. And MDC Alliance kune supporters and follow that party vachange vachibalanidzo $2 $2 kuti vakwanise kuita zvavanenge vachida kuita. Kana kufizi kune vamwe vanoda kubatsirawo vanobatsirawo, and to expect the government to give them money pasara 6 months to elections, I don't see it happening, and that's the reality on the ground. Ndochwale chitongoripo kuti hapana mari chanzi chabuda from government, vakatongopiwa vanhu vachangopiwa, and it's high time that people who love political parties needs to chip in, cooperate vamwe businessmen wants to support, it is what it is. Ndochwale chitongoripo, because without funding zvinonetsa kuti political party ikwanise kusumuka semasumukiro anofana kunge ichiita. Mari yagara yakakosha. That's why you see kuna America kunzwa Trump araise mari yakati mabillions akati for him to campaign, because it requires money for him to win my elections acho futi. Saka mari yagara inongoshanda panyaya idzandira. Saka this is daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. It's high time that the citizens needs to chip in. Yeah, he needs to chip in. Anofaro Triple C, support Triple C, and follow MDC Alliance, support MDC Alliance. Other than that, I don't see uremende chibuditsa mari. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news, blazer.